Enjoying yourself here?
It's fantastic. It's a great show.
So I was asking your brother about. Actually, do you want to film? No, I'm looking at the video.
You do it. You video.
Bear with me for a second. Get the camera away. I'm sorry. Hey. All right, so it's Jeff Pulver here live at Vaughn, sort of on tape, for another episode of Pulver TV. And get your camera away from me. Anyway, so we're here with another side of the pudding. So who are you anyway?
Hi, I'm Ariel Maestros, one of the founders and CEO of Pudding Media.
Now what is pudding media? Does it taste good?
It should, absolutely. No.
And does it? Do you serve spoons with the pudding?
No. So Pudding Media is building, a platform to give relevant information into conversation. Serve it.
So you're tasting my conversation? Is that it?
Exactly.
Ooh, all right. So what about utensils? Do new subscribers get utensils?
Yes, a brand new spanking set of silverware.
Good. And what about dishes? How do you eat pudding without pudding?
It's not paper plates.
No paper plate?
China, absolutely.
So where is this pudding based?
So we're based in San Jose, California,
okay.
And we have our R&D center in Israel.
You know, when I asked the same question of a brother of yours,
yes.
He told me that the R&D center was in Israel and that the business logic, the business logic was based in California.
Perfect.
So are you the business logic?
I'm the business logic, yes.
Okay, and how many people do you think want to be listened upon?
Well, I think it's not the right question. I think.
I know it's not. I appreciate the fact that you're actually listening. I know the fact that it's actually kind. So what I was talking to your brother about was the idea that I had, which was imagine if you were not. Imagine if you got to the position where you're not advertising, but there's a conversation going on, and someone says a word that we don't know, and we want to know the context. What does that word really mean?
Exactly. So, for example, the right question is when I'm talking about a certain subject, do I want to be informed about it?
All right, I want to ask this guy the right question.
Yeah.
So when you're asking, when you're in a conversation about a certain subject, is there a way to use your platform as a way to learn more about it?
Exactly. So I think what we're going to give you is a starting point where you can do your own exploration, figure things out, complement what you're talking about. Whenever I'm talking with my wife, it's always about planning. So she throws restaurant names at me, and I got to figure out if there's room there. Can I go make a reservation? Is it something I like? What am I doing today? I'm checking my Outlook, checking my calendar. A lot of information that I need to process, and that's what we want to do at
So now, do you have any thoughts about taking your model and extending it? Because I'm so over free phone calls. Like, free phone calls is not what I would. You can't give me a free phone. You'd have to pay me to have a free phone call as an incentive to use the service. But I think the value prop of what you have is actually amazing. I don't know how active you are inside the world of social media and how many friends you have. Are you on Facebook?
I'm on Facebook.
Are we friends?
Not yet.
Why not?
We'll be tomorrow.
I think your brother and I may be friends. I don't know.
He's more social than me. No, so we are entering social media. On Monday, we announced a partnership with Mevo.
That's an old company.
It's an old company. We got to move to the new companies.
But the thing was, what I was thinking about for you guys would be really cool if you could take your platform and extend it, and then provide APIs into it. So you become a platform yourself,
yes.
And then you can then you monetize it through all the people who are using you.
We call it voice discovery, really. So when you're talking about the Boston Red Sox, what is the best information to present to you about the Red Sox? And I'm not the judge for that. Fanatical fan is, and he's going to come in, mash up his data sources, and tell us what to show people when they're talking about the Red Sox.